Hey guys, I want to talk to you a little bit about droop and droop setting and obtaining a good measurement. So, this measurement's more to the racers, but hey, anybody can apply it. So let's get started. So in previous videos, I've showed you how to do your droop measurement from the center of your shock shaft to the center of your eye, of your shock. That's fine. 90% of your racers and everybody does it that way. But let me show you a different way that we do it. And then for buggies, rule of thumb is we run 4 millimeters above our chassis in the front, 4 millimeters below our chassis in the rear. So, in case you're wondering, guys, this is a piece of granite that I've had for 20, 25 years. My little setup board, old trusty. Put a couple servo boxes underneath. And you guys don't have to worry about it being perfectly level, same measurements, because you're going to take individual measurements in the front and in the back. So don't worry about that too much. Now, you do want to try to get it as close as you can. So I use just 2 servo boxes and it comes out just fine. So this measurement I'm going to show you is a little bit more precise because the different characteristics of the plastic, hex nuts, axles, so on, you might get a different reading if you're just here to here. So what we do is we come in, we take a measurement from the bottom of our chassis down. And in this case, I already know it's 40 millimeters. So to get my measurement, I set my gauge at 44, okay? Because that's going to put it 4 millimeters above the chassis. That's talking the center of your axle. So I've already preset my gauge. I did my measurement 40 and I'm at 44. So I come in here, boom, matches up with the middle of my axle. Now guys, if you have the little barrel tight setup, those are great too. You just got to do the subtraction measurement from the center to the bottom of your axle and then put them underneath here. Then you can put them underneath here. That's just another math equation. So if you have one of these, you can just go boom, see it right there. You can even do it like that. And that gives you a good measurement right there, boom. So I know on this one that it's 4 millimeters above. Now, if we need to make the adjustment, we all know you just got to come in here and turn our screw in or out. So lower or raise it. This one's already been set, so we don't have to do that. Now we come into the rear, we take our measurement, same way. From here to here. Then we come in and we're going to subtract the measurement because we're making it longer. So we come in, if it was at 40, we're going to come in here and we're going to put it at 36. We'll come in here, we'll do the same thing with our gauge. Side to side, boom. As you can see, it's off because we did the front measurement. So droop is really important, guys. And especially coming off a jump, if you have too much droop coming off of a jump, the car's going to kick one way or the other, depending on, if you have too much droop, it has too far to travel in the air, and it's going to make the car not fly correctly. Less droop, there's less movement in the air, the car's going to fly a little bit better. I know kind of the first thing we all think is, let's put a lot of droop in it, have a lot of absorption, so when we jump these big ramps that, it'll absorb it. Yes and no, it will, but the problem that you're going to be fighting is the car leaving the ramp correctly. And that's where the buggy is going to get squirrely. It's going to dip and dive in the air because of the droop so much. It's going to yank the car down in the front or the back. So that's why we keep our droop 4 millimeters below the chassis or 4 millimeters above. Now, as far as racers, that can change, but these tracks nowadays, you don't have a lot of tracks with a bunch of slow whoops. And now that's where you would probably, extend your droop. But most of these newer tracks are big jumps. You know, they're whoops, but you're jumping them instead of slow rollers. So that's about the only time you need to change that. So just keep in mind, guys, 4 millimeters below in the back, 4 millimeters above in the front on buggies, and that'll get you a great start. And if you can see in the background, I got me some shocks built. On this setup, I was running 6-hole 1.3s in the rear, and this week I want to try the 4-hole 1.6 GEHAs, which they're equivalent to the 8-hole. So I want to try that, and then this pair of shocks I have set up at 8-hole at 1.3s with a little softer spring. Same oils. So I'm running the same oils, which is 400 velocity in the front and 325 in the back. So then I got these set up the same. Yeah, it's just different springs. So, and different pistons. So I like to have a different set, so when I go to the track, it's easy change. I don't have to be fighting oil and dirt and grime. So guys, I just wanted to share that little tip with you guys, and I'm racing this weekend, and I'm going to make it happen. It is so hard when you have 3 nitros going at the track, and you're back-to-back on heats, and you're trying to warm your cars up. It gets chaotic. But I promise you guys, I'm going to get some running video, this weekend for you guys. So, stay tuned. I'm out.